Hello, it is me with some new hair, if you couldn't already tell. This is Cheryl with She Wigs Out. Oh, I have to tag my friend because I do. Oh. So, you guys, how are you doing today? How are you doing? I'm really excited to do this live. Big announcements to make, and by the way, let me know what you think of her. I just got this in. I had some hair mail today. What do you think? She's a little long look. So I got her as part of what I'm doing this weekend. So I'm going to Chicago and for my first official wig certification. So I'm going to be trained how to do more customizations and to, I believe, color and extensions, and it's going to be a whole extravaganza for 2 days. And so you guys, you know I'm going to be bringing you with me, and you know I'm going to be sharing all the stuff and the sites, and I'm just so excited. And so, first of all, before I go on, before I tell you about the special I put together, I want to thank Leslie Kate and Jim Denault for doing, for contributing to the campaign. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. Also, I wanted to acknowledge that there's also been some people that have been giving cash donations, and so I want to thank Tracy Milo, I'm not saying it right, anyway, and Paulette Boyko. So I do note it in the updates, the cash donations. So at the moment we're at $4,625. We still have 23 days to go. So you guys, I'm like super excited, and this is going to be a real game changer weekend. What I put together as a special, as a different reward, it's a new reward. It's actually live right now on my campaign page. You can check it out. And I'm calling it the Chicago Bundle. And so what it is for $77 donation, you get a bundle of stuff. So let's see. First of all, this book, it has changed people's lives. It has touched people's lives. It's beautiful. It's 93 ways to replace worry with. And you guys, like, we are all up against things in the world sometimes that we need reminders of things that can counter those negative things, right? So having a positive, having tools like this, changes our mind, right? So if you're a reader, you get it. I'm a total reader. Also, my book, The Best You, this is my copy, so it's a little wrinkled here. But so and I wrote it. Obviously, I have different hair. This was actually my human hair wig. But I wrote it because I had been through a lot of things in my life. And again, things that were hurtful, things that were painful, things that were, if you read the first chapter, takes you back to a place, I'm not going to tell you, but it was really, really fucking dark place, okay? And it had to do with when I was pregnant, okay? It was a story I don't want to share on here because of the, keeping the integrity of it. Someday maybe I'll share more, but you guys, there's a very powerful things in the book that if no matter what you're facing in life or dealing with inside or outside of yourself, that they're tools that can get you to know that no matter where you are, you can always improve, okay? You can always be the best version of you. That's why I wrote the book. It is personal. It is personal stories. This actually was the catalyst to me becoming so authentic because, you know, I had hid. It was easy to hide, and it was easy to just be who I wanted you to think I was, right? Of course, that's what many of us do growing up until you come across enough things where you're like, it's scarier to live hiding than to being the best you. So this is my book. This is part of the bundle. Also a bookmark that I created. Okay, so it says, be thankful for every small effort you make toward your self-improvement. That's a quote by yours truly. Christine, thank you. Thank you. You've read it. Yes. Christine's read The Best You. I know people have tried to make reviews on Amazon and they've encountered some trouble. So there are no reviews on Amazon, but I have heard very good reviews. So far in the bundle, you've got Simply Being Happy and you've got my book. So both of these aligned behind the book, right? So in being written, it was very aligned. Then, you guys, part of the bundle, and these are like Paula. We co-host the Comfort Zone TV show. We have been very good friends. She started as my mentor, and then we just became such great friends. And she's also an unbelievable. She creates things, and they're beautiful. So this is one of her latest creations, and these are basically mirror sayings. They're called mirror sayings, and what it is. Okay, I'm going to read you this card. What it is. Okay, this one says abundance flows into my life. Can you see it? So this would be on your mirror, and that would be something that you could see every day, because let's face it, affirmations are things we need to see again and again and again and again, because we're still working with years of crappy bullshit beliefs, right? So affirmations are part of something that is just constantly can serve as a reminder. These are great for like kids going to college. This says mirror sayings first begins by the word, and this says I am and what follows are the most powerful words you will ever speak. Okay, what I am statements do you say to yourself? Are they beautiful, inspiring, and kind? If not, you can change them. This is what Paula had written on this little tag here. You and your entire life will get better as a result. As within, so without. That's a Hermes. That's somebody's quote. One of the secrets is repetition, right? You guys, you know this. When you place this affirmation on your mirror each day, you will see and say these words to yourself, even without realizing. After a while, this new belief will start sinking into your subconscious mind, where our happiness resides, and start taking over in amazing ways. Okay? So these are beautiful, and I want to show you some of them. So if you take advantage of this, if you click on the campaign, in the rewards, you will see the bundle. So these are different ones. You can pick one, or you can just, intuitively, I will be led to which one you need. So abundance flows into my life. Okay. I am worthy of an amazing life. I just love these. I am enough. Like the most beautiful things too. They're not like cheesy. Confident. I need to buy some. Overcome any obstacle. Give this to your child to go to college, and just put it on their mirror. One day, just have it on their mirror. Today, I am filled with joy. I'm capable of achieving my dreams. I love this one so much. I love them all, but some of them I'm like, yeah. I am grateful. So good to be grateful, you guys. It's so easy to forget, and being grateful is just bringing you more things to be grateful for. Okay, what is this one? My body is healing. This would be amazing. This would be a perfect one. I've got this. Simple, to the point, and it says what you need to hear, right? I've got this. Love it. I love this one too. I am open to miracles today. Cool, right? I am open to miracles today. Oh, what? I am beautiful. Hello, you're all beautiful. And you need to be reminded of it. And these are awesome ways to just, again, it's a form of self-care is what I really think, because we are responsible for the messages that are coming in. So that's the bundle. You get a mirror saying, you get my book with my bookmark, and you get Simply Being Happy. Paula Sullivan is an amazing, beautiful woman inside and out. Lives as well as my own. That's why we collaborated, because birds of a feather fly together, whatever they say. Again, it's a donation of $77. You can go on my campaign page, donate. I will be getting those out. I will be leaving for Chicago and getting back, very late on Monday. So once I'm back, and I will be sure to be in touch with everyone, and I will be getting those bundles out to you. And one more story, I just had to share this because this is like blowing my own mind, and I'm like, Okay. So I went to Concordia, which I did a little video last Sunday, which is in Warwick, which is a spiritual, like-minded community. And anyway, the talk was on prosperity and like the spiritual laws of prosperity. And they were talking about tithing. And it wasn't like I had been brought up in a churchy setting, and that's it. I'm not into that, honestly, but I am a woman of faith. And so I was talking about tithing and how it's actually one of the principles, even biblically, that if you could test God with this. So when you give a tithe, which means a tenth, which basically means like it's a thank you that you're being blessed and you are abundant. And so you basically can give this tithe to whomever feeds you spiritually, right? So feeds your soul, nourishes you, makes you feel better. So I was really touched by the service, and I was like, okay, like it's not something I do, but I gave $10, right? I'm addicted to seltzers, you guys. Raspberry lime today. Just saying. Then, so that was in the morning, I don't know, 10:30, 12, whatever it was. Well, it was like the length of the thing. But by the evening, somebody that I met, actually, I did meet him at that church, and he was just the nicest person. And anyway, he ended up, we talked after and asked me what I did, and I gave him a card, and he shared that his daughter had gone through cancer, and she needed to wear wigs, and it was a few years ago. Anyway, he gave me his number, and he was like, if you ever want to call, it wasn't like a pickup kind of thing, trust me. This guy was like an older man, just very kind. And I gave him my card. So that night, he calls, and he's like, I got in a gift for $1,000, and I want to give a tithe to you for $100. And I'm like, okay, like, that's weird. Like, I tithe, and then it says 10%. It times 10 will come back to you. And it happened literally that day. So I'm kind of like, okay, interesting, but I was getting excited about it. And I also bought the book that goes along with it, and I'll show it to you right now. So this was actually, this was what the 4 spiritual laws of prosperity. Okay, so this was what the talk was on, and it was really intriguing. Maybe it was the delivery. It didn't feel like the old churchy messages. That I buy the book, and I'm reading the book, and this woman that wrote the book was like a single mom, as I've been for forever, and she began tithing through not wanting to, but through whatever reason. You have to read the book. But anyway, within the first year, her income doubled. And then there was a part where she stopped, and it, like, within 2 months, like, things were falling apart. Anyway, so it got me to be like, oh, well, all right, like, I'm interested in seeing if I can prove that, heaven will open up and pour out abundance. So anyway, but I am thankful. So this morning, I was put on my heart to tithe to someone who definitely has spiritually been a huge impact in my life. And so I Venmo'd her, and I just said, listen, I want to give this to you, do whatever you want with it, but it is just my way of saying thank you, and it's my tithe to you. And so, now again, this was this morning, you guys, and then today, like, $600 comes, like, just out of, really wasn't expecting it. And I was like, okay, and it was exactly, so it was $100 over what my tithe was. So say it was actually $47.57. That was my tithe. And then I got $500 from a client that I wasn't expecting, and then another $100. And I'm like, so based on that, I just wanted to share. You can take it how you want. I really don't care. I do believe there's laws, and I do believe that financially, you can't outgive the universe, right? So I'm sharing this story because I want you to know, if it ever feels like scary to give, you will not outgive the universe. And when you give, it's like energetically you open up for more to be received from yourself. So when I'm giving right now, I'm going to get more downloads and intuitive hits like all day long. I never doubt that. And that's why I show up and I can speak the truth, because obviously someone needs to hear it. I've had so many people that have spoken the truth into my life when I needed it. And so I'm just here saying, if you do feel called to donate, which I'm so, so, so thankful and appreciative, but also know you're energetically putting something out there that is going to be coming back to you. Like, it is a spiritual law. And I'm excited. I'm going to continue to tithe. I really feel like it's fun. I already, whatever the monies was that came in, I put my 10th aside, and I'm already waiting now, like, who's the next person I'm going to get to bless? Because you really can't outgive the universe. So this live was a little longer than perhaps I thought, but whatever needed to come out, needed to come out. I'm going to be taking you guys with me to Chicago. I love you so much for watching. I love you for sharing. I love you for just being there in this time and space that we share that is called, when we're here. We're all one. I do believe in that. And if there's anything I can answer, if you have any questions, comments, tell me about if you like this hair. Yeah, I got to play with her a little bit more, but something different. So I hope you guys have a beautiful evening. I'm going to get to see 3 wonderful friends again tonight. Like, where does the blessings end? I don't know. I don't think they ever end. It's just like, I'm very thankful. I'm thankful for you guys. And again, thank you for your donations. I still have a way to go, but I just feel so much faith that that this work that I'm doing is going to help so many people. Another woman just reached out again, and it's like, you know what? I know the work I'm doing is not for me. It is for the women I'm here to serve and help, to help them have an experience with falling in love with hair they wear. You don't like your hair? Okay, big deal. I'm going to coach you on how to navigate the world of getting a wig that you love, and also to feel good about it and feel good about yourself, regardless of the things you might see as wrong or you don't like. But celebrate that you have a life. And you know what? There's always solutions to things you don't like. And I'm just sharing what I know. I know about wigs, right? I know about Pilates because I've had injuries. I know about coaching because I get it. I get what it takes to change. And so what I do is I use what I've been through to help others. So it really is a good cause when you give to this campaign. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. And I know it's time. I'm going to say we are complete for now. And until next time, I hope you guys have a beautiful night, and thanks for watching.